Ms. Trautmann, you are the coordinator of the North Sea Baltic TEN-T corridor since 2014. How did you become a coordinator?
I was called because of my competence and experience in the urban transport system with the tramway of Strasbourg, but also my work on a European level on a high-speed train, which cross France, Germany, and go to Hungary. And also because of my experience being president of the Port of Strasbourg. So I know passenger aspects, but also freight questions and problems. And I was and had the honor to be the Mrs. Rail in 2019 because also of my work to support the operation of research Shift to Rail.
And you also won the European Railway Award some years ago.
Yeah. So this is an obligation to continue to support in these years the transition to a more sustainable and reliable transport system with rail.
And in December 2013, 9 major corridors were determined as the backbone of the European transport network. And how has the rail network evolved in the last years?
For the North Sea Baltic network, which is a transversal one from east to west, the main challenge is to have a continuity of a good rail system and to have, to resolve the gap for the high-speed train in the Baltic states with the Rail Baltica. So this is an opportunity. And from these years, the regulation of the TEN-T network was very useful, and we hope that we will finish in 2030 with all the projects of the corridor.
And one of the most important projects is Rail Baltica. It's a new railway infrastructure with a standard European gauge rail that will open in 2026. What impact do you expect this project will have on the corridor?
This project is the biggest and the most important in technical aspects and also in an era which was not concerned by high-speed line. So this is really important because this Rail Baltica will connect the western part to the eastern part of the European era and space. And also because it will have a dual use for freight and for passengers. And this is a new opportunity, and it is conceived and one unique project between the 3 countries, the Baltic countries, and it will link Finland to Poland and Germany and, of course, Netherlands and Belgium.
And does the coronavirus have any impact on the progress of the project?
Yes, we have some months which were taken, unfortunately, for the teams working on the project. For example, the Spanish team for technical design. So this is a pity, and but we could have also a sort of demonstration also in this corridor with the sanitary trains that the rail is very useful, not only for to obtain good results for the targets of the climate change, but also for this, if I can say, sanitarian, interest, which was really, really important.
And why are these kind of projects important for the shift to rail to be realized?
It is important because, of course, in these countries, in the west, eastern and northern countries, the climate change is especially present, and we see it with more humid zones. But we see also that we have, with the long distances trains, the necessity to have performance on rail freight. So this is for the connection. Solving the questions and the problems in the urban nodes, having new terminals to operate shift to rail, but also having the capacity to solve the bottlenecks is the main challenges in the corridor. And we work very closely with the member states, with professionals, and with all the partners, and especially, of course, the rail companies.
And what are the main bottlenecks at at the moment?
The main bottlenecks, if I can say, are connected to the lack of ERTMS. For example, in Warsaw and Berlin, we need to have, progress in this signalization and intelligence systems. But we have also bottlenecks on the line of the network, and sometimes it's a problem to use long trains of 740 meters. And this is a problem for the business aspect, but this is also the lack of terminals and especially rail lines in urban nodes. And this will be the top priority of the next work in the corridor.
So what are the projects that are specifically focusing on this?
We work with my colleague, coordinator for ERTMS, to resolve the ERTMS gap. This will be especially the case with new projects. It's feasible with the Rail Baltica to make the installation of ERTMS on the line. So this is a big progress, but we need to solve this interconnection aspect. But we have also other technical aspects and also administrative burdens. Now the customers, they want to know where the goods are, when they will arrive, and these bottlenecks create problems of time used for the transport. So we hope that digitalization and innovative systems for this knowledge of all the tracing of goods for the customers will be a big progress. So these are the points on which we want to work specifically.
And Rail Baltica is also a combined digitalization project.
Yes, so this is easier when you have a new project as the Rail Baltica to combine all the innovative solutions at the beginning. But we have also the participation of many member states and stakeholders. For example, we prepare a working group on hydrogen solutions, and we have many innovative projects in different member states. And this is a pleasure for me because we supported in the Netherlands nitrogen bus, and this was a sort of departure. Then we looked on the hydrogen trains, and this was a very good cooperation. And we hope that we will have for alternative fuels some also good perspectives, and that rail will be perceived not as an old system, but as a new system. And this is very important for new professionals to understand that they have their place and that rail is attractive for professionals.
And this year is the European Year of Rail, and it is highlighted to make it more attractive for passengers, also for moving goods. Why do you think it's important?
It is important to show what rail is able to offer for the perception and good knowledge of the benefits. And these benefits are very important because rail is performant, but also a very compatible system of transport for the climate change and for resilient system and sustainable systems. So we hope that this perception will be really understood by the population. And also this is a moment of mobilization of all the rail family to make the exchange and knowledge of all the innovation, but also to show the social benefits of rail. And this will be the occasion. This year for rail is, and for rail freight especially, is a very, very good moment for all these challenges.
And what do you expect that this year will bring the railway sector?
I think that, I spoke about the understanding of the benefits, but I think that the attractivity and the mobilization of a new project of research to use the digitalization as an objective, the zero emission rail is also one of the promising challenge. So I think that all these challenges will be more shared by the rail family, but also with the citizen. And I think when we speak about transport, it's customers and citizens who are concerned for the future. So this is also the momentum in which they will organize and decide, they will make their choice. So that's why it is so important to have a year of the rail.
And what are, in your eyes, the most promising innovations?
Digitalization will give new answers for as I said, the tracing of goods, the knowledge of the time which is used for transport of goods, and also to know the new services. Because of course you can combine, and I hope that this year of the rail will give more intermodality, and this is an item on which we work a lot, and especially in urban nodes. So I hope that the discussion with mayors, with regional elective people, will also give on the regional level the priority. And for the rail freight, what we want to work also during this year is the diversionary routes. We need when we have cases of accidents, of maintenance or other topics, we need to have diversionary routes which give the assurance that the rail freight transport will not be stopped.
Yeah,
and this
an example
will be
is the Rastad incident also, where
yes,
there was a big block. Yeah.
Yes. So this predictable and reliable transport is one of the results we hope for with this period of the year of the rail.
Thank you very much.
Thank you to you.